Tragedy on the football field after a Texas high school football player collapsed on the field and later died. That is a look at the chopper lifting this poor boy out, and he is the sixth death of an American high school football player since September when the season started. Dr. Marc Siegel looking into this for us, professor of medicine at NYU Langone Medical Center and a member of the Fox News Medical A-Team, of course. Doctor, good morning. Always good to have you with us.
Good morning, Martha.
So what happened to this young man?
I mean, this is a great tragedy, and I think we don't know the exact details. We know he had a seizure, he had a convulsion, he was feeling dizzy before in the huddle. Chances are he may have suffered some kind of brain trauma. The biggest problem in analyzing this is to find out that where he was playing football was 11 miles from the local hospital. After 20 minutes, an ambulance still hadn't arrived, so they airlifted him. By the time he actually got into a hospital, got medical care, it was almost an hour. So with a seizure, you have to have immediate intervention. And I discovered that there was a study that showed that only 37% of our public high schools in this country have a full-time trainer. That means somebody on the sidelines, Martha, looking to see if somebody has a problem, if a kid has a concussion, if they're hit, if they're not feeling well. Because another study said, in the American Journal of Sports Medicine indicated that 70% of our high schoolers won't tell anybody. Right. If they have a concussion, they get hit in the head, they try to hide it. Because as you pointed out, laws are in place in every state that we have to pull them out of the game. We have to put them on the sidelines. If they get hit more than once, they may get suspended for a while. Nobody wants that, so they hide the injuries.
Yeah. You know, often there's an ambulance posted at football games as well. And when you think about it, in every community, there's an ambulance probably, you know, sitting in the garage, right? So leave the ambulance at the game because time is of the essence, is what I'm hearing from you.
Great point. You know, defibrillators should be at the game. Trained medical personnel should be nearby. In East Texas, it's still very hot, you know, depending where people are that are watching us today. And I'm sure a lot of parents are watching us. You know, it's hot in certain areas. You can get dehydrated. You can have a high sodium count. You can pass out. You could have an underlying heart disease. My other message today is everybody should get a physical before they play high school football. Everybody. Because how do I know you don't have an underlying heart problem? How do I know you don't have a tendency towards seizures? And it isn't only football. You were mentioning also a great point. Every contact sport carries with it the risk of injuries. You know, 6 deaths from football is a small number. Thousands and thousands of injuries occur where a person is never the same again. You have a concussion, more than one, a developing brain like a high schooler has. And Fox News is looking into this exact question right now.
Got to get help right away and get these kids the help they need. And it
absolutely
could, help with some of these numbers. Heart goes out to this young man, this child, Cameron Matthews, and his family. Doctor, thank you very much.
Thanks, Martha.